Hello traders. In this video, I will be giving out a list of stocks which could be traded for a short period of time. And I will be giving out my views on Nifty and Bank Nifty. I'll be giving out how you can trade Bank Nifty for tomorrow's session, and I'll be giving out some levels which you need to keep in mind. And basically, I'll be giving out a daily chart view on Nifty and the other stocks. And the other stocks could actually be traded for until the target is actually reached. So again, I'm not a SEBI registered trader, so you need not follow my advice blindly. But if this analysis matches with your analysis, then you can surely take the trade. So starting with Nifty, actually, I had marked this 10,333 level as a very important resistance because this was a gap which was created on around 11th March, and Nifty actually respected this level, and sell-off was visible from around that level. But what I can see is Nifty actually took support around the Friday's close and bounced back from that level, showing signs that actually the Nifty does have strength to move ahead. Now, if you follow me on my trading view, then you would know that I had posted a post basically around 31st May, when Nifty was trading around 9,580, and I had said Nifty had broken out of this bullish flag pattern, and around 11,000 is the target for Nifty. And currently, it has from that 9,500 level, it has currently moved around 600 or so points, and around 900 points are still left for Nifty to cover, according to my target. But I'm very bullish on Nifty. And looking at the global cues, I am actually sure the Nifty will reach 11,000 before June's expiry. So yeah, that is for Nifty. But for tomorrow, Nifty is looking, it will be around range bound. Around this the range around 10,050 till 10,300 is the range in which Nifty could be trading for tomorrow. But overall, my view on Nifty is, as I said, is bullish. So again, if your analysis matches, then you can buy the 11,000 CE, which is currently trading around, I don't know, 15-20 rupees. So yes, actually very low cost option trading you can actually buy. Let's I'll come back to Bank Nifty later on. Let's get started with the stocks. First is BPCL. So BPCL broke out of this pattern, which is an ascending channel, and it had an upper breakout basically with more than average volumes, a gap up opening, and a green candle. All of them signifying that actually BPCL is very bullish. Now, again, short-term target is around 404 rupees, but the day BPCL closed above this line decisively with a green candle, more than average volume, and again maybe gap opening, then I am actually very bullish on BPCL for a target of around 425 and even 450. So yes, you can actually track BPCL and see how it moves. But again, for tomorrow's session, I can expect 404 rupees level. 404 level can be touched by BPCL. Moving on to the next topic is Apollo Hospital. Now, Apollo Hospital has been around trading in a range from the past 6 sessions. But again, I'm very bullish on Apollo Hospital. And the day Apollo Hospital breaks this trend line close above with decisive green candle and higher volumes, Apollo Hospital could be moving around 1420 levels. So you can actually keep this in your watch list. This is a very, very good stock for a short-term profit of around 60 points from the current levels. Moving on to Concor. Concor is currently trading at 411. I was supposed to buy this today, but I missed the opportunity because it actually had broken this trend line. If you guys can see this, this was trend line was actually broken. Today actually could have been a nice trade for me, but I did not trade unfortunately. But again, it actually broke out of this bullish pattern, and again, it is actually very bullish. So for short term, my target is around 444 rupees, which is around 33 rupees from the current market price. The volumes have actually been very good in Concur in the past couple of sessions, and all the down moves have been actually backed by very less volume, which again shows that the sellers are not interested in this market. Only buyers are there for Concor. So 444 level is a very very important level because it actually will be filling up this gap. So yes, again, bullish on Concor with a target of 444 rupees. Moving on to the next stock, which is Dabur India. It has been in a bullish flag pattern. It broke out of this trend line with very high volumes with green candle, followed by another green candle the next day with a little lower volumes. Now this is actually all these red candles are being formed on back of very low volumes, actually lower than the average volumes, which suggests only one thing, that Dabur is ready to make a really big move. Now if I were to use the bull flag price action pattern, then we could just match this trend line with the lower point and see Dabur moving till around 510 level. So yes, you can buy Dabur, but wait for Dabur to actually break above this, cross this trend line with higher volumes and a green candle to actually go for buy in Dabur with a target of 510 rupees, which is give or take around 60 rupees from the current market price, which is a very good profit. Moving on to the next stock, which is Bajaj Auto. Bajaj Auto has been bullish. It broke out of this resistance level with a minor gap up opening and a bullish green candle. And since the past 4 or 5 trading sessions, it has been trading in a range, which with lower volumes, which basically means volatility contraction. Now, this goes to show that when the Bajaj Auto will break out of this upper level, which is around 28, 26, then Bajaj Auto is ready to move till around 28 80 levels. I'm very bullish on Bajaj Auto as well. So let Bajaj Auto actually break above this level and then go for a buy. Now moving on to Hindustan Unilever. It is forming a similar bullish flag pattern like the Dabur, in which you can see the volumes are on the lower side, very low volumes actually, and it has been moving in this trading range since the past couple of sessions, 3 or 4 sessions. So the day actually HUL closes above this trend line with the green candle again with an higher volumes. Then a buy could be initiated again. This if you were to use a similar pattern, let us say this one. So HUL is actually ready for a move till 20 to 60 levels, but for short term again this gap will be actually filled. So which is we're looking at around 20 193 is the target for HUL in the short term, which is around 80 or so points, which is pretty good. Now let's look at Bank Nifty and how you can trade it tomorrow. So these are the levels which I had made. Now, Bank Nifty is looking bullish as per my view, mainly because it broke out of this trend line, not with great, because there are no volumes here. But if you were to look at the futures volumes, the volumes were not so great. And even though it broke out and it actually retested the trend line with lower volumes and not so bullish candles, I'm actually very bullish on Bank Nifty because the volatility in the banks in the past couple of trading sessions have been really huge. Today, IndusInd Bank was around up around 6 or so%. So, looking at all these factors, I am thinking that Bank Nifty will touch 21,700 level once again, and there's huge chance that Bank Nifty will break all the resistance which it had around those levels, and again break 21,700 and go around 22,000 in the short term. But these are the levels which I would be trading for Bank Nifty for tomorrow's session, which is on Tuesday, which is 9th of June. Now, once actually this level is broken, 21,300, which is very important level of Bank Nifty can easily move till 21,600, 21,700, and if possible, maybe even test today's high, which is around 21,805. On the downside, there's a possibility it may also go downside. You have to look at that situation as well. In which case, Bank Nifty's important support, which currently it is around 2180, 21,800, 21,080 basically. And once that level is broken, then it might fall till 20,800 for about 27,500. But according to my bullish view, I will be buying 21,700 call option for tomorrow's trading session to see how it moves. Again, when you buy a call option, you cannot actually hedge, but I'm willing to take the risk because according to my analysis, I am bullish on Bank Nifty, and Bank Nifty will surely touch 21,700. If not in tomorrow's session, maybe Wednesday session, but for sure it will be touching 21,700 before this week's expiry, which is around 11th June, if I'm not wrong. So that is what my view is on Bank Nifty. Now, I will actually be trying to provide more videos for these short-term stocks. So if you guys want if you guys want me to make those videos, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the like button so that I know you guys are interested in these kind of videos. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Take care.